A first reaction of Led Zeppelin live in Denmark, 1969, Part 3, How Many More Times? During this live performance, they captured 4 tracks. This was Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused, Babe I'm Gonna Leave You, and How Many More Times. This will be a 3-part series just due to how long this video is, so I'll break it up into 3 different sections. Today's video is the last of the 3-part series of these live reactions. This is a reaction to How Many More Times. Before listening to Led Zeppelin 2, I think this will be a great way to round out all my reactions I did with Led Zeppelin 1 to understand the band in that very early stage and see them also live just before they release their new album. Lastly, if you do end up enjoying the video, hit me with a like, perhaps share it with a friend. Also, if you're into daily music analysis and reactions like this one, then join the community. We have a brilliant little community here on this channel. Other than that, let's get into the reaction. This is Led Zeppelin live in Denmark 1969. This is the final track of the 4 songs, and this is How Many More Times.
Thank you very much. I'd like to introduce Led Zeppelin to you. On bass guitar, John Paul Jones. John Paul Jones.
Woo.
On drums, John Bonham.
Bonzo.
Lead guitar, Jimmy Page.
The Magician.
And myself, Robert Plant.
The Howling Wolf. They had so much swagger, man. Let's see where they take this. This is a long one. I was saying in the earlier reactions that because of the live performance and maybe the way that it's mixed live, the thickness of the bass comes through, and that means you can really hear JPJ's magic as a musician really come through in the instrumentation, because he is such a brilliant musician, which sometimes can go unnoticed in some tracks, and then there's others where he's allowed to shine more, like in No Quarter with the organs. But when it's live and you can see it all together, you really understand his part to play in the whole thing, how he is sort of the thing that connects everything together, and is always the heartbeat of the track. Listen to how thick that bass line is. What a voice! When he cracks and he twists the notes. Oh, Bonzo. That sounded like a different solo that he's done before. Wasn't that from the Dazed and Confused solo? He kind of changed it a little bit. Pretty cool. He's so inventive on the guitar, man. Honestly, he's doing so many different things, amazing things in 69 too. That's the kind of craziest part of it. Is like, yeah, he was really an innovator, man. A lot of guys copied his style. Oh, here we go. Wow. That one kid thought it was over. She was about to clap. Or she just thought it was amazing. One thing I'll say is, as the performance has gone on, like earlier on, I said they were kind of within themselves, maybe a little bit shy. They've kind of come out of their shells a little bit. I'll also say about that comment is that because it's probably a smaller audience, that's probably why he's not like opening it up crazy the way he was on The Song Remains the Same when I watched him in MSG. You got to kind of play to the room, and I think that's what they're doing. But again, just the intensity and ferocity of the band to witness them so close together, right? And this kid's right in front of that amp as well. Dude, I mean, this must have like stained their brains for the rest of their lives. Like, oh my God, I witnessed this incredible band. Here comes the violin bow again. Jimmy loves those distortion effects, doesn't he? He's always trying to play with them, experiment with them. Wow. John Paul Jones bass line. Listen to that. Wow. Wow. Turned it into a groove. Okay, this is a great place to kind of talk about this. Is I wondered if the weird ability to transition from like these weird ambient crazy noises that they do in the records into the grooves, which is I thought one of the most impressive parts of Led Zeppelin. They can go from really abstract into a tight, fantastic groove would translate into the live performance, and it did. He's sometimes they meander. I mean, this is early on in their live performance career, but sometimes it comes together brilliantly, like it does here. But I'm wondering if the kids understood what was going on, because there's nothing like this out at the time. So this is totally revolutionary. So like when he's doing all this distortion stuff, I wonder if they're kind of thinking, why is he making weird noises? Or do they kind of understand that he's playing with the idea of like space and like notes, and by twisting them up, he's creating something new essentially. Okay. Great beat.
I'll give you everything that I've ever got to give. I'll give you everything that I've ever got to give. Don't you leave me, Rosie. Don't keep me here. I don't want you to leave me, baby. Don't leave me here.
Whoa.
That's my name.
This is like a totally different song.
Call me the hunter. That's how I got my fame. You ain't got no need to hide.
Look at Bonham.
You ain't got no need to run. 'Cause I got you in the sights. Oh, my loving. I said I got you in the sights of my.
Okay, just the last kind of end to this. What I've noticed is sometimes they still don't know what is kind of going on. It's pure improv, and I love that it's a real live performance. It's a performance. They're creating something new, different from the record. But right there, like, I'm not sure if Page and Plant were on the right page at first with each other, like they're on the same frequency wavelength, and then eventually I think they started to figure out. This is super cool to see. I'm gonna back it up and go again. Look, like they're trying to figure it out.
I said I got you in the sights of my. Hold your head in. Isn't it nice? Sugar and spice. Yeah.
What the hell? Dude. That was incredible.
How many more times
What a great album cover as well. Iconic. Wow. That was incredible.
Thank you very much.
Wow. I love that it kind of got weird. No one knew what to do. Everyone was like, kind of like, what the hell? Is this going off the rails? But they kind of weaved it together. There was like improv. Every aspect of the song was enhanced in a way. You know, you had the kind of element of shock as well, because it's a live performance and they just took it into kind of strange places at times. But brilliant. They came out of it into that groove back again. Wow. Wow. I mean, they're still figuring themselves out live and as a band, because in terms of topic wise, I think they branch out into much more imaginative spaces. But in terms of a early live band, and as a band in general, a studio band, I mean, is there anyone better? This is within 6 months of getting to know each other and they're already doing music like this innovative, this original. Brilliant, man. I was saying in one of the earlier videos, they made a fusion of rock and blues into something thunderous and new and fresh. It's crazy to see, man. Okay, cool. I guess that wraps up the early stages of Led Zeppelin. I can now, I guess, move on to Led Zeppelin 2. So you guys can look forward to that soon.